JD Vance was wrong to say that the threat from within to free speech poses a greater danger to Europe than Russia, a cabinet minister has said. Jonathan Reynolds, the business secretary, said he disagreed that free speech was in retreat in Britain, in the first ministerial pushback to the vice president's tirade last week. Mr. Vance told the Munich Security Conference on Friday, "The threat that I worry the most about, vis-à-vis Europe, is not Russia, it's not China, it's not any other external actor. What I worry about is the threat from within." The retreat of Europe from some of its most fundamental values shared with the United States of America. Responding to the remarks, Mr. Reynolds told the BBC's Sunday with Laura Kuenssberg, "I would disagree on that. I think the threat from Russia is real." Mr. Vance claimed that a case of a former serviceman who silently prayed outside an abortion clinic in the UK and was convicted of breaching the safe zone around the center was proof that the basic liberties of religious Britons are under threat. But Mr. Reynolds said, "Let's be clear, we don't have blasphemy laws in the UK. That's the right thing. I say that, as a Christian, no one is arrested for what they are praying about." The example he gave was about making sure people can access healthcare. Asked if he believed the vice president was wrong, he told the BBC, "I wouldn't agree with his characterization of that." He did say that we can disagree on some of this stuff and still be a key part of a relationship of allies and friends. Entitled to the speech that he gave, his comments marked the first response of a cabinet minister to Mr. Vance's comments about Britain in his speech at the major security conference in Germany. Dame Priti Patel, the shadow foreign secretary, who was also in attendance, defended the words of the vice president and said that he was entitled to the speech that he gave. She told the BBC, "I've had to deal with freedom of speech issues when I was Home Secretary, and I know how difficult those issues are." It came after Sir Keir Starmer appeared to rebuke Donald Trump by saying Ukraine is on an irreversible path to NATO membership. Durable peace. Mr. Trump and his Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth have declared that the U.S. did not see NATO membership for Ukraine as part of a peace settlement to the war. The U.S. President last week spoke to Vladimir Putin to begin seeking a deal on Ukraine and set out plans for representatives of both nations to meet in Saudi Arabia. Sir Keir Starmer is expected to meet with European Union leaders at an emergency summit, amid concerns that Europe is not at the table when it comes to Ukraine peace talks. Mr. Reynolds on Sunday also stated that Europe must be involved in the talks about ending the war in Ukraine for there to be a durable peace.